Today we are paying tribute not only to a legendary footballer, but to a person who struggled to break free of the chains of discrimination and oppression. A person who suffered greatly under the yoke of apartheid. From its introduction in South Africa in the early 1860s, soccer was a racially segregated sport. So committed were the colonial apartheid masters to segregation that they would not allow people of different races to take to the same field to play. That is how apartheid manifested itself in the most ugly way. In 1956, the National Minister of the Interior, the then Dr. Eben Donges, declared that no mixed sport would be allowed within the borders of South Africa, that no mixed teams would compete abroad, that international teams competing in South Africa against white South African teams must themselves be all white. That is what joined us declared in the 50s. Yet no amount of evil, no amount of backward laws would stand between Steve Mokone and his love for football and indeed his people. On the eve of his departure to Europe, he was approached by prominent ANC leaders who knew what he stood for, who knew that he was a great talent of our country, Dr. Willie Nkomo and Dr. Peter Tsele. They told him that every goal he scored would be a step closer to his people's liberation. That is how they saw his talent. That is what they saw in him, that Kalamazoo was a freedom fighter of a different sort. He was a freedom fighter who represented the aspirations of our people through his sport, through his artistry, and through playing football.
And another soccer legend, Jomo Sono, says